Welcome to Gridiron Roundup with your host, Randy Silver. We break down the biggest NFL stories for you weekly. Today we have NFL Week 1 storylines. Let's dive into a few. Joe Burrow signed his new contract. It's the richest contract in NFL history. We have a full breakdown video we dropped last night. Please check it out. It'll be popping in the bio. He now has the highest average annual value contract and the highest contract in terms of total money ever. This is coming out Friday, so we know the score of this game already. Lions versus Chiefs in Arrowhead. Super Bowl champion Chiefs unveiling the new banner. Lions go in Arrowhead and win 21-20. Last season, final game of the season, Lions went in the Lambeau Field. Green Bay beat them, so Green Bay didn't make the playoffs. This season, first game of the season, national television, go in Arrowhead and win. They are for real. Be on the lookout for them in NFC North this season. Be on the lookout for them in NFC Wildcard. Chiefs did not have their star tight end Kelsey, star D lineman Jones, so it really hindered them. They also had a lot of drops by receivers. Sometimes Chiefs falter to start the season. Do not be worried. They should be at the top of the AFC West per normal by the end of the season. Panthers versus Falcons. Panthers pick number 1 QB, Bryce Young. He'll get his first start in the NFL. We'll see what the Heisman Trophy winner can do as a Panthers team looks to rebuild under their new coach, Wright. And Falcons looking to rebuild as well. They had a good second year last season under their coach. They have electrifying rookie in Bijan Robinson, young wide receiver in Drake London. So we'll see what they can do behind new QB Desmond Ridder. Bengals versus Browns. What's this game going to look like? It's going to be a dogfight, pun intended. It's going to be a rivalry game, division game. Bengals, we just talked about Joe Burrow getting the bag. What about his two wide receivers, Chase and Higgins? How are they going to do with him? They want the bag. Are they going to perform and get that bag? And then for the Browns, another season with Deshaun Watson, second season there. No more suspension, not away from the team, only played half the season. Will he look like his old self or the mediocre player he was last season, unfortunately, for Browns fans? Jaguars, Colts. Jags looked great towards the end of the season in their first year with their new head coach, Doug Peterson. Now are they able to take that step and be a season contender? They won a playoff game against the Chargers. Can they be in the top of the season, top of the rankings all season? Colts got Anthony Richardson as their new QB. They have the Jonathan Taylor situation. Their star running back not playing. They're rebuilding after the right coaching is now in Carolina. So we'll see how that goes, but you have to think Jacksonville in this division matchup would be favored. Tampa Bay versus Vikings. Bucks first game post Tom Brady era. We'll see how they do at Baker Mayfield at QB. He won the battle in preseason versus the Vikings team who always have Super Bowl ambitions but kind of fall short. Kirk Cousins is in a contract year, so we'll see how he performs and what he does. Vikings got rid of their star running back as well, so we'll see how they do with Madison start running in there. Titans versus New Orleans Saints. Titans lost his final 7 games a season ago. They kept on the Ryan Tannehill, even though they have Will Levis that they drafted. How long will they let Ryan Tannehill go before they move in the new QB? And for the Saints, they have Derek Carr QB now, who came over from Las Vegas Raiders. He should really be a big step up from Jameis Winston and the carousel they had there. Saints always have a decent defense, decent offense. With their solid QB, can they take him back to the heights with Drew Brees? Niners versus Steelers. Before Burrow, Bosa got his bag, highest defensive player ever to get paid. How will the Niners do with Purdy? Obviously, they just traded last week Trey Lance as well, so it's Purdy's team moving forward. They should be formidable and title contenders as always against the Steelers in their second year with their new QB Pickens, who they drafted. Looked good in preseason, looked good towards the end of last season. Can he make a step up? Najee Harris at running back will always be a star, and wide receiver Pickens. So we'll see how that moves forward. Probably the worst game of the week, unfortunately, Cardinals versus Commanders. Cardinals are a dumpster fire. They're trading all their assets. They're getting rid of all their players, trying to tank to get the first pick, which could be Caleb Williams next season, even though they already picked the number 1 QB within the past 5 years with Kyler Murray. He's out with an ACL injury. Commanders, everything that's happened, the sale of the team away from Snyder. What are they going to look like? Team revitalized, fans revitalized. How are they going to do in Ron Rivera? This will be a make or break a year for the team and the staff as the new ownership looks to implement their own standards. Texans Ravens. Baltimore's got Zay Flowers, a top wide receiver they drafted. They got OBJ coming off of his ACL, didn't play all last season. They got Bateman, so they should be a legit offense. New offensive coordinator, should be more passing than running. So we'll see how Lamar does that. He got the bag this offseason too. Texans have a new head coach, new QB. CJ Stroud picked second, third in the draft. Let's see how he does with the Texans as they rebuild. This may be a tough year for them. Packers Bear. First year without Brett Favre or Aaron Rodgers in the past 25, 30 years, however long it's been. Rodgers has been there. He's been owning Chicago. Can Chicago finally take the step and own the Bears since Rodgers is now gone? Justin Fields against Jordan Love. Love starting the team. It's his team now. Let's see how he does for the Packers. Fields made a jump last season. Can he do it? He has the weapons on offense. He's got a solid defense. This could be anybody's season in the NFC North, so we'll see what the Bears can do at home against Packers. Can they prove just like the Lions did? Raiders versus Broncos. This will be a big AFC West matchup. Russell Wilson, after struggles last season, how will he do with a new head coach and Sean Payton? How will the team overall perform and respond? Raiders with a new QB and Jimmy G after getting rid of Derek Carr. How will they perform? This is a very, very good matchup early in the season for both teams to see how the preseason went and their new starters at their positions. Eagles versus Patriots. Eagles made the playoffs last season, not just made the playoffs, made the Super Bowl, and they lost. How are they going to come back? Will there be a Super Bowl hangover? And Patriots, another year, kind of been mediocre. Will they take a step up or a step down? Bill O'Brien is coming to be the offensive coach. We'll see how he does back in the NFL with the New England Patriots. And, of course, with the Eagles, who got paid? Jalen Hurts. Mac Jones is looking to potentially get paid. Will he be the guy there? We'll have to find out after the season. Dolphins Chargers. Dolphins all going to be about Tua and his health. How is he going to do? Can he stay healthy the whole season? They have the offensive weapons with Hill to be explosive. Jeff Wilson is hurt to start the season as well. But Tua is going to make or break this team. And QB, Herbert got paid this offseason. Chargers have elite options, elite weapons as well. Defense with Khalil Mack leading it will be really good. Can they take the step forward? These teams are very, very similar. It will be really good. Can they take the step forward? These teams are very, very similar. Rams Seahawks, both are going opposite ways. Rams won the Super Bowl and they're trending down. They went all in, they won. Now they're trying to rebuild the team. Don't expect much from them. Seahawks last year with Geno were surprised and made the playoffs. Can Geno come back player of the year, make a step up, and continue on? Seattle has some amazing wide receivers, so we'll see what Geno can do with that. Pete Carroll always has a decent defense up there. Another matchup, NFC West, to see how we start the season. Your Sunday night matchup, Cowboys versus Giants. Jones got the bag. Barkley did not get the bag. He signed his tender, so we'll see how that affects him going into the season. Giants got Waller as tight end, so they should have a much better offense, have a solid defense from last season. Can the Cowboys go into New York and win? Always the same thing. Cowboys, Super Bowl are best. Dak Prescott, is he going to make the break it this year? Can he stay healthy? Can the Cowboys overall, they always win regular season games. Can they prove in the playoffs? And finally, your Bills versus Jets Monday Night Football game. Bills with Josh Allen. Last year, they underperformed, did not do well in the playoffs. There was turmoil between him and his top wide receiver. You got Aaron Rodgers coming in to be the Jets QB. This was supposed to be the missing piece to get them back in the playoffs and win the championship. Can Jets and Rodgers do that to be successful? That is your week one storylines. Comment your thoughts. How do you think your favorite team will do? And of course, what is your favorite storylines in the NFL? Come back here week over week. We'll preview the storylines for the following week. And of course, we'll review the storylines we had in week one and keep you updated. We also have Hoops Roundup, MMA Roundup, and European Football Roundup. So come here, subscribe. We'll give you all the sports knowledge you need. Thank you for watching. Randy Silver out. Enjoy week one.